So,
we
start.
Hello.
Hello. Hello from Turkish-Japanese family.
Hello.
Ben Bilge.
I'm Tomo.
You can say name wa.
Tomo desu.
I'm Kai.
Akai.
I'm Kai. Wow. So today we're going to make some
Chawanmushi. This is Kai's favorite. Desho? Kai.
Yeah.
Kai, ne yapıyoruz biz bugün?
Çamaşır.
Ay. Tomo, tell us what chawanmushi is.
Chawanmushi is a mixture of egg and dashi.
Dashi.
Dashi. So, and then you steam it to make it into like a pudding. But it's a savory food. You threw it without me being prepared.
Yeah, but sometimes it should be like that. Good. So today we're gonna make chawanmushi.
So chawanmushi is like for me growing up, it was always a little bit special. It has some. It's not a daily menu. Every time I had in my mind that this is something difficult to make or a special thing to make, and I don't know if it's something that my mom made up so that it sounds like she's doing all this effort to feed us, but actually. It's like a 15-minute deal in terms of steaming part, and it's done. It's very straightforward, and then actually we discovered that it's actually Kai's favorite by chance, and since then we figured out how to make chawanmushi on our own, and it will be like a go-to menu in case Kai is not really feeling to eat.
So Tomo explained me what dashi is a few years back. It's basically a fish stock, and it's like you can think of like meat stock or vegetable stock. It's fish stock, and it has a very distinct taste, very flavorful, and it adds quite a big amount of taste to whatever you make. And kids love this, so think of adding dashi to your food that you want to give to your kids, but they don't like it. It works for us. Also soy sauce, like this video. Previously I made French toast fusion for Kai. I add a bit of soy sauce, which was my trick. You can watch it as well. I'll share the video link in the description. As Tomo explained, chawanmushi is quite a special dish for Japanese people, and for me, I didn't really like it in the beginning. When we were served in ryokan, it was, this one of the important dishes coming in order in the menu. And I was like, okay, Tomo, you can have mine. But I don't know what happened. Like 2 years ago, when we were in Japan, somehow my taste buds changed, I think, and I started to love this chawanmushi. So if you don't like it for the first time, give it another try for sure. Yeah, exactly. When we want to give something Kai that is nutritional, and we know he's very picky that night, we go for a chawanmushi. That's it from my side, Tomo. Please show us how to make chawanmushi.
Yeah. So today we make 4 portions of chawanmushi in this bowl here. And we use chicken. This is a chicken breast, a few pieces cut. And we also make the other half with shrimp pieces. And then we mix with the shiitake mushroom. This is fresh one we found in the supermarket, but if you don't find it in the supermarket, you can find the dry one, which is perfectly fine. And then here we have dashi powder, a pouch. This is something from Japan. Here I found in Switzerland in the supermarket or the department store, and you can also buy dashi like this. So you can use any kind to make a stock, basically to mix with egg. So to make dashi, we start from dropping these tea bags in the water, and then we turn the heat on. So now it's boiling. So we go down to low heat. And then in this case, these packages we need to let it soak for 2 minutes in the low heat. So dashi is ready. Take the packages out. Take the tea bag out. So next is the egg. When you mix, just try not to make a bubble, just to break the yolk and then break the whites enough that they're loose. If you bubble them up right now, you end up with bubbly pudding, which is not so great. And for this, chopsticks actually the best. So now I put the dashi into the egg. I just use a jar so I can measure the amount quite easily. Here I have 100 milliliter of egg, which means 3 to 1. So I need 300 milliliter of dashi. So first we put the ingredients on the bottom of the bowl. So here we put the chicken in, a couple of slices of shiitake, and that's it. And then on the other I will put pieces of shrimp. And then shiitake again. Easy. Now I just need to pour this into each bowl. Make sure that you don't make too much bubble when you pour in. And that's it. So to steam the chawanmushi, there are many ways to do it, but for me the easiest is to use the pot. And then in a pot you just put enough water to cover the bottom of the chawan bowls, and then put chawanmushi in directly. Then turn the heat on to high until it boils. So now it started to boil. When the bowl is shaking too much, you can reduce the heat so that they don't become too shaken inside. And let it boil for 5 minutes. And then switch the heat off. And then we further cook with the heat off for another 5 minutes after that. So 5 minutes after the heat was turned off, so it should be done now. Be careful the water from the lid doesn't go onto the chawanmushi. And it looks good. So when you lean the bowl and then you see the clear liquid on top, not the yellow eggy liquid, it means that this is done properly.
Sen chawanmushi seviyor musun Karen?
Yeah.
Yiyecek misin?
Yeah.
Çok
これ何かし
Chawanmushi.
食べる茶蒸し
Ah, oishi.
Oishi.
おいしい熱い熱い熱い
I'm looking forward to eating.
So as you can see, he gets very excited with the chawanmushi. I think the smell of dashi attracts him. He's a big gourmet. I mean,
Yes, he is.
he loves stuff with a proper dashi, with the egg, he mix the dashi in, he's just eating like this. And this you will also see that he's gonna finish this in a second.
He will. I will too. I love it, and usually we make enough just for him, or even though we make more, he tends to ask for the second one, so we don't get to eat it. But today, Tomo made 4 portions, and hopefully we will get to eat all of us each one. Another lockdown is starting in Switzerland. We're gonna be home quite a lot, and we wish everyone to stay safe at home. And maybe you give it a try for a chawanmushi.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I love you.
I love
See you later.
you. See you later.
Chawanmushi.
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 Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Go.
Go. Oh. Dashi. Kendin yiyebilirsin. Dene bir. Aferin. Aferin. Oh. Bravo Kay. Dashi. Sevdin mi? Uf. Kay. Sıcak mı?
Tabii öyle. Atayım.
Evet, bitirdin Kay. Bravo. Ne diyoruz Kay?
Du bist auch bitte, du bist auch bitte.
Evet, hepimizinki bitti.
Ja,
Ne diyorsun şimdi?
das ist schon mal.
Gottesama.
Kötü o zaman. Afiyet olsun.
Gottesama.
Das ist schon mal.
Kötü o zaman.